Oh my gosh. Hello everyone, big news. Ow. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video. I am your news reporter, PeetahBread, and Bloxburg is making some huge changes. The official Hey Bloxburg Twitter decided to post an announcement explaining everything. We're gonna go through that today. We're gonna discuss everything, and I'm super excited. Okay, I'm 1 day late on this, but that's okay because yeah, that's fine. It's totally fine. All right, so here we are on their official Twitter. Hey Bloxburgers, I want to take a moment to personally address some of the feedback we've been receiving. We've made some decisions that clearly haven't lived up to your expectations, and instead have created concern about the direction that the game is going. I'm deeply sorry that we've damaged the trust of our community through these actions. Whether it's changes like fainting, the job earnings, or the lack of clarity on our development decisions and processes, we hear you and understand your frustrations. Bloxburg is more than just a game, it's a community, and your passion and love for it is something we deeply value. We are actively making changes to refocus on the game's direction, revisiting our team structure to better deliver on your expectation, and evaluating how we can better include you, our community, in our development. What we're doing to fix things in this week's update. Thanks for your feedback. This week's update! This week's update, guys. We actually have the release date. Well, more on that later. We're increasing job earnings across the board to make sure that you feel rewarded for the time spent progressing and can spend more time on creating the builds that blow us away. Yes, job earnings, guys. Anyone wanting increased job payment? There you go. That's like the #1 thing right there. People just wanted they wanted the money back. Second thing is the fainting feature and towing fees are being removed. While we want to create an immersive life simulation experience, these clearly didn't add to the fun, and we will focus on finding ways to create immersion without things feeling punishing in the future. The second main concern that people were having, I think the job payments was the #1. But yes, this was definitely a huge complaint as well, and you know what? I'm kind of glad with it. The longer I play this game, the more I'm just like, okay, I don't want this. Skip all tutorial option is being added, making it easier for both new and returning players to get right into the action of playing if they choose to. Concern as well, people want to skip the tutorial. This game is not even like too difficult to learn. Like you could definitely learn everything within an hour. Perhaps? I don't know. Okay, maybe that's a little too short. Skip all is actually such a nice feature. It is optional, so if you want to do tutorial, you can, but you can skip it. Our team has worked to fix controller camera movement, allowing our console players to dive back into building. We're also dedicated to overhauling the console experience long term. You know about the console stuff, so I'm glad they're fixing that finally now. It's been a problem for a long time. Good on them. We have worked to improve our language localizations for players around the globe to have accurate translations, allowing them to play in the languages they're most comfortable with. So yes, more languages. The more languages, the better. Just to include more diversity of players, and language is always just a great accessibility, so that's really good. We are adding a public neighborhoods feature plus new items, which we'll be sharing more details on very soon. Public neighborhoods feature, guys. This is gonna be a little strange, to be honest. I feel like it gives me Meep City vibes, if you guys know Meep City, and I think this would be a good thing in the long term. It will connect more players together, builders and role players alike. So I think overall this is a really exciting feature as well. Of course, obviously every good feature has some bad to it, but I'm thinking this is going to be a really good addition to the updates is public server, because you know people barely roleplay with each other in public servers. People barely interact, I guess, in public servers as far as I'm concerned. I haven't been in too many of them, but people have been complaining that no one roleplays still, so I think this would be this is definitely a good step in the right direction for that. Lastly, I'm just gonna go and finish up this message. Let's go and finish this up. Moving forward, we are committed to improving our communication and being more transparent about our plans. You can expect more frequent updates from our community managers, along with clearer explanation of changes and why we make them. We want to be more proactive in gathering your feedback and ensuring that you can see how it directly influences the future of Bloxburg. Bloxburg has always been about creativity and community, and we want to ensure that it continues to be a place where players feel heard, respected, and excited to play. What's next? Your input has been critical in shaping these changes, and we're listening more than ever. Please continue to share your thoughts. We'll be here reading, listening, and improving. Thank you for sticking with us through this journey. We are excited for what lays ahead, and we'll share more soon. We're committed to earning back your trust, and together we can build a better Bloxburg. That is such a, oh my god, I love the ending message, but it's so America. Just kidding. Sincerely, Froggy Hops. This is the #1 thing, guys, okay? I want you to take note. Sincerely, Froggy Hops, studio manager and game director. This has never been addressed before, and it's safe to assume that Froggy has now taken lead as the studio manager and game director now, plus the Bloxburg development team. Once again, not gonna lie, the updates have been very questionable, So it's nice that finally we are being heard and they're reverting a lot of stuff that people did not like. Drop payments are being increased, fainting feature and towing fees are being removed. The whole tutorial thing, it's just so many positive things from this announcement. And once again, they said that this is going to happen in this week's update. And we'll also get to the release date. Actually, let's get to that right now. If you're wondering when the release date is, as a heads up, we will not be releasing tomorrow in our usual Thursday timeframe. So no update Thursday. Fall asleep, guys. I mean, I'm sure most of you have school already anyways. The team is still fine-tuning the new features, so we're aiming to release on Friday instead. Thanks for your patience, and we can't wait for you to enjoy it. Once again, this is such good communication. We've never really had something like this before. Okay, for those who are like, why are you surprised? Well, the number one thing that was lacking before was like transparency. I feel like community managers are restricted. Okay, this is a business after all. They've been restricted into saying certain things, but now that Froggy has taken lead as the game director and studio manager, I feel like these sort of restrictions are more easy now. They're like, restrictions are being lifted in a way. I don't know, it just feels like, I don't know, it feels like Bloxburg again, right? After this announcement, it feels like we're back to the Bloxburg that we love and enjoy. Obviously not quite yet, we have yet to see these changes, so things are finally being talked about now because people have been wondering what's going on. Why aren't they talking about it? Why haven't they addressed the community some more? Because obviously the player count has been going down a lot too. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, really glad that they gave us a heads up about the release date, which is something they never usually do. They gave us hints and teasers, pictures and videos of when an update is coming, and usually it's on a Thursday. They told us themselves that, hey, we need some time to fine-tune things, make things a lot better for you. So please wait until Friday instead. We're pushing it a day later because we need to make sure that this works well. And obviously we don't want bugs, right? Like we don't want some glitches or bugs happening. We don't want a broken update. Okay, we've had enough. Okay, we've had enough. We've seen some broken stuff before. The fact that they're even telling us that and why, it means a lot. Being told, we're knowing everything now instead of being left in the dark. People are still wondering, why are you surprised they're communicating? It's because we never had too much of that, okay? It's been improving, but now with this announcement, I feel like it's going to be even better. And they said that themselves. They're going to start communicating more, being more transparent and telling us exactly, well, not exactly. They're going to be telling us more of why they do these things and when. So things to look forward to in this update. Okay. Once again, just a quick overview of what's to come in this update now that we know. Job earnings, removing stuff. Okay, well, I don't know why I need to go over this again. Skip all tutorial button. They're fixing controller, like console stuff, language localization, and the major, I feel like another cool thing is this public neighborhoods feature. I'm super excited to see how that's going to turn out. Plus new items. So a major fix update along with some new content. So I'm super excited to see what that's going to be all about. I think for the most part, everyone is happy with this. I don't think there's a single complaint, not that I noticed. I think a lot of people are extremely happy and they're like, finally, thank you. Everyone's just happy about it. So that's good. When everyone's happy, that's the best sign ever, right? Whoa, guys, I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to see how much we make with the new update. Once again, look forward to that on Friday, September the 13th. Oh my gosh, it's a Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th update. Scary stuff. Okay, scary stuff. This has definitely been a long overdue sort of moment. Congrats to Froggy Hops for being the new studio manager and game director for the game. Like I said, it's safe to assume, because we've never seen his name at the end of the announcement before. This is big. This is huge. I feel like this is one of the biggest things, as well as like the changes in the game, is Froggy Hops being the game director and studio manager. For those that don't know, Froggy has been a part of this team anyways, but now he's kind of taking that lead now in this. I feel like that's a big, huge peace of mind, you know? Like, we need a studio manager. We need that game director, studio manager. Anyways, that's enough out of me. That is everything that we need to discuss. Things to look forward to in the update, as well as when the update is going to happen, which is on Friday once again. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Once again, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. We're back! Okay, have a nice day. Bye!